And next up, our second performer is Austin Freeman, and he joins us from Morgan Hill, California.
This is true.
Welcome, Austin.
Thank you. She looked down at the horizon and back at my eyes. I could see the light from the day sunrise. She said, if you're sure, then this is your road. But every dream don't end and go. She said, I'll say this one thing, if you want my advice, then take your step and don't think twice. Tread lightly on your weary soul, and don't get lost if the times get low. Keep your head held high and your eyes on the road. Tread lightly on your weary soul. I looked over her shoulder, felt the sun on my back, and the road was straight and clear and flat. But I could not see anything at the end. But I knew there was no going back again. She smiled as she stepped out of my way, and as I moved I could hear her say, tread lightly on your weary soul, and don't get lost if the times get low. Keep your head held high and your eyes on the road. And tread lightly on your weary soul. Tread lightly on your weary soul, and don't get lost if the times get low. Keep your head held high and your eyes on the road. Tread lightly on your weary soul. On your weary soul, and don't get lost if the times get low. Keep your head held high and your eyes on the road. And tread lightly on your weary soul.
Over here, Mr. Austin Freeman. Austin Freeman from Morgan Hill, California.
Yeah, originally from North Carolina, but yeah, Morgan Hill.
I was going to say, your southern drawl, they don't have them like that in San Jose.
I do not know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't quite understand.
How do you like living in Northern California compared to South Carolina. North Carolina? North Carolina.
North.
My parents just moved to South Carolina, so I'm
very
sorry.
sorry.
You know,
No.
it's lovely. The Carolinas are fantastic.
They are. That is true. It's a little hard to beat California weather.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to beat California opportunity, and it's also a little hard to beat California prices.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a true fact. Now, when you say all this about opportunity, and are you making a career as a musician here in Northern California, Morgan Hill area?
We can always keep our fingers crossed.
But seriously, do you have a day job?
I do, yeah.
And
You
is
want
it?
me to elaborate on
No,
that?
you don't have to.
No.
Well, they're still setting up. Well, yeah. What do you do?
I won't tell you.
Okay.
I tell jokes.
Do you really?
No.
Okay. Thank God. Me neither. Well, we thank you and welcome to our West Coast Songwriters little community. I mean, it's a wonderful group of people, and it's a great way to get your music out there. So we appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the first person I'm going to ask to come up is our winner for the best performance for this month's West Coast Songwriter Palo Alto chapter. And the winner for best performance comes from Austin Freeman for Weary Souls. Austin, where are you? Come on up here. And I'm going to have you do the same as we were so that everybody can see you. But this is your opportunity to talk with the judges and learn a little bit about what they liked best about your performance. Who's going to start?
I think you owned it, Austin. It was, it was really a pleasure to experience the song, and you really told us the story.
Thank you. That song, by the way, is a week old. Yeah, I wrote that a week and a day ago, actually.
Do I steal him when I do that? Is that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could do that. We need a buzzer for you, Michael. Yeah.
So, nice work on the strum pattern. You defined the rhythm nicely by doing that. The one thing that I would say in terms of, it's not done, I don't think. It's only a week old. I would like your lyrics to push and pull me a little more, to have a little more movement in it. That being said, the imagery is very strong, but I want to know, I didn't know if you were going to, if you were coming from, and it's a motion song. You're talking about a journey, you're talking about traveling.
Sure, right.
Yeah, your voice and your guitar sounded great. I mean, whenever I'm writing something, whenever I'm playing, I'm always listening in here for the bass player and the drummer, for the snare and the kick and the bass, So
Yeah.
you're the same thing you're doing. And
I play
so
with a
that
band all the time. I just don't have one.
You got it. Well, it's always here. Unfortunately, you got to let do it some other way. But I also, when you go into the a cappella part, that works for me too, because I'm basically a vocal guy from being this big. So I would even go to more, like you said, it's not quite done yet. But, you got to play it a while. You might want to put that a cappella part and maybe even do some kind of kick drum on your guitar, whatever, just because a cappella is always good, especially in a tune like that.
Right. Well, thank you. Great advice. All three. Thank you.
So I want to ask you, what's your plan now? You got this fabulous prize, and you're gonna get to go work with David. With Yari.
Right? Either one's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're gonna get to work with Yari. Are you gonna work on this song, or do you think you'll work on something else?
That's I wrote another song yesterday, so I don't know. I think I'll just probably lay it out there and say, Yari, what do you want to do? I'm here. I'm your student. I'm your pupil. So let's figure this out. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Congratulations, Austin. We're so proud of you, and thanks for being a part of things.